Hello, stream? Can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. We are getting started with Rafayel's branding story today, so I hope you guys are ready for that. You hear me? Good. Excellent. Once again, we are duo streaming on Twitch and on YouTube again. Once again, if I'm not talking to you guys, I'm probably talking to the other chat, vice versa, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and do this. Hava. Oh my god! Allie? Holy... What the... Allie, thank you for your 20 tier 1 gifted subs on Twitch. Holy bro, Allie, holy crap, dude. Oh look, a level 5. Thanks, Allie. Thank you so much. Thank you, you didn't have to do that. That's so much. Thank you. Bro, you're gonna make me cry, dude, and I just started streaming. It's not even 5 minutes into the fucking stream. Sorry, language. Sorry. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry. Oh my god. Why? Bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's more money for me to save for Japan. Thank you. Oh wait, that hits a sub. Did that hit the subathon as incentive? Hang on. Oh, crap. It did. Well, I guess I'm going to be playing Monster Hunter World soon. And you. Thank you. Thank you, Allie. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, YouTube, for clarification. I am currently doing a subathon on Twitch to where I'm trying to raise, money for a Japan trip for next year, and I had a goal incentive of 100 subs where I will play Monster Hunter World with the community, or more specifically Nikito and Pablo, which is my mod and another community member. Oh my god. The next goal that is to be hit is at 250, which is karaoke stream. So yeah. Oh, Pyrehead, thank you so much for your 21 months. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm doing a subathon to try to raise money for to raise money for Japan. And yeah. And honestly, I really should open up my tip jar, which I think actually my tip jar is linked in my Twitch panels, my Twitch info panels, but yeah. Tabo will be swinging big weapons. Yes. Correct. So, yeah. Holy crap. Anyway, we're gonna get started with Rafayel's branding story. Sorry, that threw everything off track. Oh my god, thank you. Once again, Allie, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Anyway, hi everyone. I hope you guys had a lovely Friday. For those who did not, who is under a rock for some reason, Love and Deepspace did release a new trailer today. We get Catboy Butlers, and my god, my inner fangirl would just blossomed. Only you to be up at 3. Look, it's 3 a.m. for you. It's 7 p.m. my time. It is dinner time for me. This is my normal streaming hours. But if you need to go to sleep, please go to sleep. I don't want to interrupt your normal sleeping cycle, if there is normal. Oh my god, Allie, thank you for the $50 tip. Oh my god, dude. You going all out, dude. Anyway. So please don't. There's always going to be the VOD. There's always going to be a VOD, especially on YouTube. Like, unless something happens, like with the last VOD, I may have to delete it and, like, you know, I have to, you know, make some edits. No, I love your streams, but Marcia, please, it's 3 a.m. for you. Can we send you music? No. Send, like, recommend music, I mean, later, sure, always put it in the Discord server. Always put it in the Discord server. Okay, anyway, but we're gonna get started. We are featuring Rafayel today. We are only focused on Rafayel, and the Catboy version of Rafayel feels like it's just everything's coming full circle. Everything is going full circle for Rafayel becoming a Catboy butler. Like, dude. Also, in case you guys didn't watch my recent video that I uploaded not even like a couple of hours ago, I talked about the 4-star memories being updated. Apparently, the new limited run 4-star memories are getting a major update to where they're going to be dynamic dates instead of just audio dramas. So I'm kind of excited for that because it was like one of the things that I had a gripe about for the limited 4-star memories because they seemed like they were just not that much different than normal 4-star memories, aside from the fact that I had to pay for them. So the fact that I can now have a paid 4-star memory that actually has more of an incentive to buy them, it makes them a bit better. I will say it makes my money more worth it. You know, it's nice that they have like the extra rewards and stuff because that's essentially what. Let me see, where is it? It is. Is it the promise? Yeah, it's this thing. It's essentially an update to this thing. So basically, it's nice that I'm paying for like all of these extra like rewards and whatnot, but for the 4-star memories, it has always lacked for me. Because you literally just get the same thing like you do a normal 4-star memories, which you can get for free from just pulling on any of the banners, right? So having these have a dynamic date instead of just the audio drama is a major upgrade. I'm so excited for the dynamic dates. I hope they go back to these previous 4-star memories and also update them to be the dynamic date. That is my absolute hope. I like I said, I did go over it briefly in the video, but the memories that would be affected would be let's see. Where is it? So for Xavier, it would be his Succumb memory. So this one was a limited 4-star memory. And then, of course, we have Winter Sun, which is on the promise right now, which if you still don't have this memory by now, you better hustle up because the promise for this ends in 2 days. Literally 2 days. And then for Zane, my personal favorite of the memories for his 4 stars is Heartstring Healer. Heartstring Healer. I love this memory so much. The audio drama is so great because there's a looted wrestling match in a school office or in a school classroom, and I'm like, hey, hey. Anyway, so it's this memory, and then it was Dream Revisited, which is also on the current promise memory. So once again, if you don't have this memory yet, hustle up and get it on the current promise, because once again, ends in 2 days. Your chance to get this memory ends in 2 days. Okay, and then for Rafayel, he only had 1 promise memory, which was where is it? Here we go. Tipsy, which was a few months ago, like several months ago, because these promise memory event things last for like 2 months at a time. And then for Silas, of course, because he's also really recent, we've only had 1 so far, which is No Way Out. So this was paired together with Raphael's Tipsy memory. Wow. You have them too? Good. Yeah, so my hope is that they update these memories to have dynamic dates. I would love to see these, especially Heartstring Healer, as dynamic dates. I would love it. If they don't update them, that kind of makes me a little sad, but that's fine. I get it. But it's not, honestly, in terms of like the rest of the 4-star memories that they have to update for all of the rest of the guys, like it's not a lot. It's literally only like 2, 4, 6 memories. Heartstring, Dream Revisited, 2 for Xavier, 2 for Yeah, it's literally 6 memories. So if they don't go back to updating those memories, then I'm like, man, man, please. Now, obviously, it would be nice if all of these had dynamic dates. It would be really, really nice. Especially for the Heartfelt series, where this is like where we get our first glimpse of the Catboy versions of all the guys. Which, by the way, where is the Silas version of this? I need a Silas version of this game, please. Anyway, like, I would really like. Really would like for this one and this memory to have a dynamic date. Anyway, because they're so hard to get. But anyway, that is not what we're focusing on today. Excuse my ramblings. Oh my god. So, we are going through Land of Secret Flames today. Which, oh my god, I am so excited. Actually, wait, hang on. Let me bring in Fish Boy here.
I'll keep you company.
Not today, Zane, unfortunately. Hello, Raphael. How are you? Bot. It looks good. It's literally one outfit. You didn't change anything, Raphael. Like, what are you talking about? I wish they said these lines. Like, I did notice that through these, like, this home screen, that they started adding more voice lines, which makes me really happy. How far am I? Oh, I only have heart unlocked? Okay.
Are we measuring heartbeats for fun again? What are you... Hey,
Grope.
Stop that. You're the last person I want to mess with, huh?
Okay, anyway. Alright, sorry. Land of Secret Flames. Are we guys ready? Are we ready for a different kind of angst? A different kind of angst. My gosh. If you needed to catch up, you needed to read... Oh, shoot. Which chapter was it for the anecdotes? Shoot. Sorry. You would have needed, to read this one, Siren's Song. If you wanted to have some canonical connections, you need to read Siren's Song. At least I hope it is, anyway. Like I said, I don't read too much into the lore as far as I do for Zane, but I did do some rereading, and this is going to be interesting. So let's go, Chapter 1! Jewelry, luxury homes, connections. The wealth Maxwell has accumulated extends beyond mere money. According to insiders, Maxwell, who made a name for himself, possesses exceptional jewelry appraisal skills ever since he was young. The banquet he's preparing for his wedding anniversary this year will be held on a private island. All invitees are wealthy celebrities. Also, I just realized I forgot to turn this off. I want to make sure you guys can actually hear the game. Okay. It'll be hard to get close to someone like him. Besides, this person is already in the association's watch list. Oh, he's on the watch list. We gotta watch out for Maxwell. Looks like I'll have to tap into my precious connections to complete this mission. Well, gee, I wonder who that will be. The villa on the bay quietly sits in the cool, salty air. The villa on the bay quietly sits in the cool, salty sea air. Welcoming my arrival, the familiar iron gate is half open as always. I need to remind him that this habit of leaving the door open should be broken. Guys, one of these days, Raphael's gonna get robbed and he won't care. He still won't care. I close the door behind me and head to Raphael's studio.
Like, don't get me wrong. It looks so much better. But your position still isn't visually appealing.
Position? Excuse me? There are other people here? That's rare. The wind blows open another door before I can reach it, and the sound of waves resounding inside the house rushes in to greet me. Hello, Vico. In front of the large floor-to-ceiling window, an unusual figure swings their arms as they're bathed in sunlight. Raphael? Raphael, dressed in formal clothes, turns around. A smile appears on his face as he places his right hand on his chest. He bows.
Welcome, my esteemed guest. Please, take a seat.
Esteemed guest? Raphael, are you practicing to be a butler already? Because we already see I see some foreshadowing here. He points at the cushioned high-back chair by the small dining table next to him. With his gaze, he urges me to sit. When you mentioned a concert, you were talking about this? It's happening now?
Of course.
Sunlight washes over the chair. A cup of tea sits on the edge of the table, and a dark red plush carpet covers the floor. Oh my gosh, what is going on? He put a lot of thought into preparing this. He's not messing around.
Since the audience is here, the concert can officially begin.
Am I the only audience? Are there like plush toys that I won from Twinkle Toys like scattered around the floor too? I can't help but let my gaze fall on the thin paintbrush in Raphael's hand.
Watch closely. This isn't just any paintbrush. It's...
Raphael slightly lifts his chin to create suspense. Then he turns back to the floor-to-ceiling window. He holds the paintbrush and poses. If I'm not mistaken, that's the If I'm not mistaken, that's the pose a conductor does.
Is everyone ready?
Who's everyone? Who are you conducting? Your paints? I look around the room again. I'm the only one here. Even if we count the beach, the only... Sorry. I'm still just imagining all the plush toys being on the floor, just surrounding us, and it's just him. It's just him facing the window. Even if we count the beach, only a few seagulls are perched nearby. They're preening their feathers.
Cookies.
Cookies? The seagulls on the beach suddenly turn their head toward Raphael. They stretch their necks and squawk loudly. Hold on.
There's no time. Lemons.
What's going on? What is going on? The joyful cries of the seagulls immediately change at the same time. They hit a difficult, high-pitched note and hold it for a while. Oh my god, is he conducting seagulls? Excuse me. I'm sorry. What the... When did he have the time to teach seagulls this? The heck? The cool sea breeze lifts the hem of his suit and blends with the warm sunlight to create a relaxing, refreshing experience. Raphael's pose is simple yet subtly expressive. His eyes are half closed as if he's engrossed in the melodious tune. Assuming this is a mime... Raphael, please! Assuming this is a mime performance, it's perfect in terms of being a concert. It's a shame I can't mute the world. Oh no, the MC's not enjoying the gulls of the seagulls. Before the seagulls' maddening cries overwhelm my mind, I go to the window and set down a plate of cookies and lemons. The rhythmic cries stop. Seagulls fly in and snatch the food before scattering. They're satisfied.
Excuse me.
What? What, Raphael? What? Raphael watches the seagulls disband. He reluctantly puts down his paintbrush. Are they begging
Not
for
only
food?
did you interrupt the conductor, but you also fed the orchestra during a concert. I've never met an audience member as audacious as you.
Are they... Cookies, I understand. Lemons? Is that even okay for birds to eat? Doesn't that mess with their gut biome or whatever? Weren't those supposed to be a bribe to the seagulls so they stay quiet?
Okay, I guess that was pretty obvious.
Oh my god, Raphael, please. Tell me to bring my noise-canceling headphones next time. Raphael points to the earbuds, headphones, and pillow on the sofa.
I think it's pretty clear how I've spent these past few days.
Wait, were the seagulls bugging him? Is that what it is?
These seagulls are so noisy that I can't get anything done, you know. If I don't find a way to discipline them soon, I'll have to resort to drastic measures.
Gee, I wonder why they're so undisciplined. Is it maybe because you keep having them as company in your home? The seagulls finish the food on the plate and flap their wings. They fly toward the azure ocean.
Well, a hasty curtain call is to be expected for a seagull performance. The weather's so nice today. Do I have the honor of inviting you to afternoon tea since the concert's over?
Hell yeah. Snacks, are you paying? Twirling the paintbrush in his hand, Raphael walks to the small dining table. He lifts the tablecloth with the paintbrush's handle.
I was planning to surprise you when it ended, but I suppose my plans can never keep up with you.
Okay. Was the concert only the beginning? Is this the real reason why you invited me over?
No.
Why then? The aroma of food lingers in the air as Raphael pours me a cup of hot tea. His gaze implies there are more than meets the eyes, as it's reflected in the drink's ripples.
I heard some rumors, and even if I didn't invite you, you'd probably find me of your own accord.
Let me guess, he knows the whole thing about Maxwell. Looks like the sea breeze is good at carrying news.
Since you left the N109 zone, certain eyes that lurk in the shadows are waiting for the play's next act.
Gee, I wonder
keep
why
coming
you know.
up. I'm not sure which one you'll deal with first, though. So, I'll take the initiative and offer you a reward of your choice.
The rare display of honesty and underlying assertiveness catches me off guard. He's already in control of the conversation. I swallow my food. After contemplating my choices, I pick up my cup and extend it toward him with a question. Why don't you even be more honest? Is there something that needs my immediate attention?
Not necessarily, but it is something only you can do.
Uh-huh. Me?
Yes, only you.
The corner of Raphael's mouth curls up as we as we clink glasses. His expression carries a hint of determination. I know this matter is anything but ordinary for him and me.
Breaking the shackles of time requires patience. As they say, haste makes waste. Let's talk about your issue first, yeah?
Well then, Mr. Mysterious Raphael, my gosh. Chapter 2. The well-known tycoon Maxwell is on the association's watch list for suspected involvement in illegal protocore smuggling. At the last auction he attended, he bought a set of jewelry that wasn't top tier for a high price and claimed it was for his wedding anniversary. Yep, that would raise suspicion for sure. Would a wealthy entrepreneur skilled in jewelry appraisal make such a mistake? Nope.
Based on our intel, the association suspects this was an illegal protocore transaction disguised as a jewelry auction.
That doesn't sound like Captain Jeddah. Huh?
And when we look at the price, if it's really related to protocores, it must be no ordinary type.
Maybe it's just the delivery of the lines, but that does not sound like Captain Jenna. Does it? Am I crazy, chat? That does not sound like Captain Jenna. But okay. In other words, an ether core might be hidden in that jewelry.
We don't have any conclusive evidence at the moment, so we can't confiscate his assets. You'll have to do an undercover investigation.
Yes, Captain. Maxwell plans to give the jewelry to his wife at the banquet. If I attend, I might be able to inspect it. As for getting my hands on an invitation from a tycoon... Only you can do this, Raphael.
I know. Your eyes already acknowledged how wonderful I am the moment you walked through that door. You don't need to butter me up even more.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Raphael changes, excuse me, my eyes got ahead of my mouth. Raphael leaves the changing room with his hands behind his back. Anticipation builds with each step he takes. What about the invitation?
Didn't I say I'd present you with a reward of your choice? Here you go.
Whoa. A shadow falls in front of me. Raphael covers my face with one hand and ties something at the back of my hand with the other. What? How can you tie something with one hand? I raise my hand and touch the smooth surface. The object is sort of firm. Raphael wraps an arm around my shoulder and leads me to the mirror. A mask for a masquerade?
And the invitation to Maxwell's private banquet.
Raphael stands behind me. He appears to be dissatisfied with how the mask is positioned. While talking, he undoes the knot and reties it. Wait. Huh? Wait, is he Maybe I misread what it said earlier, but okay, I'm assuming he's tying a mask to my face, not to my hand.
Maxwell and his wife Gabriella met at a masquerade ball. The theme of their wedding anniversary is reliving the moment. Guests will wear customized masks as part of his commemorative gift.
Okay then. It sounds like he really loves his wife. But these masks are custom made, so they must represent its wearer's identity, right?
Yup. Your clothes and jewelry are ready too. Now's the perfect time to get acquainted with your new identity.
Wait, what, huh? What new identity? This person doesn't even know me. Did Raphael have to pretend he has a significant other he's bringing? I glance at my reflection in the mirror. I notice Raphael's somewhat extravagant formal attire that suits a masquerade. So, you're not an artist. I'm curious about the new relationship you set up for us. Mischievous, Raphael winks at me as I'm looking at my reflection in the mirror.
A new, talented opera singer who's accompanied by a dedicated manager, bodyguard, and assistant.
Which one of us is the opera singer?
I'm definitely not your manager, bodyguard, or assistant. I never accept side gigs.
Okay. Okay, so I'm basically just assuming my normal role. Dude. Excuse me, 1 second. Wah. Excuse me. Wah. 3 days later, on a luxurious yacht, the banquet is in full swing. Melodious music accompanies the event. I quietly touch the back of my head. The mask is on my face, and the strap shows no sign of becoming loose. With a champagne glass in hand, I stand behind Raphael. I occasionally pretend to take a sip as I observe the people around us. Yep, no, actually sipping the champagne here. We don't want to be inebriated on the job.
Why are you so far away?
Raphael, who's also wearing a mask, turns around and looks at the distance between us with some confusion. He gestures for me to come closer. My god, you know, the mask. I was wondering why like some of the items they were giving us for the photo shoots was like kind of like masquerade themed. Like, this makes me wonder if we should really actually be paying attention to like the accessories we get in these like small events and whatnot, because maybe then it alludes to future storyline stuff or like future cards, you know, especially like the cat ears and the tail. I don't know.
Your clothes and mannerisms are your face in a banquet like this, which means they're under everyone's scrutiny. So people are gonna think I brought an assassin with me when you stand over there like that.
But what? But I could be an assassin. You'll never know. I mouth, "This is the distance a bodyguard should be at," to Raphael. He just wants me to come closer. He wants me on his arm. I know it. Resigned, Raphael lowers his head and walks over to stand beside me.
then switch your role to manager so we can be near each other. Besides, when you first became my bodyguard, you weren't this meticulous about keeping your distance.
Just as Raphael is about to say something, a man wearing a jester mask walks over to us. My intuition as a bodyguard makes me step forward to protect Raphael, who's behind me.
He's just here to talk. You don't need to be on high alert.
I nod and step aside. Standing next to Raphael, I watch as Raphael starts a conversation with him.
Your bodyguard is competent.
Ow. I just hit my knee on my desk. Ow. I'm okay, Chad. I'm okay. Smiling, Raphael looks at me.
Being modest would be a disservice to her. Having her around is the best thing that's happened to me.
Nice. Butter up me some more, please. Ever since he's boarded the yacht, Raphael's speech and enunciation have changed. His gestures are also more exaggerated than usual. It's like he's a real opera singer.
Interesting. Maxwell made this mask and brooch for Yosef.
It's like, I'm sorry, I just imagine that whoever this silhouetted jester person is, it makes me think that they're like an evil villain twirling like their really tiny mustache when he said,
He should be over 70 right now. But you sound like a young man.
Here we go. I feel a little on edge, but my expression remains calm as I take the wine glass from Raphael's hand.
Are you saying that 70-year-old Yosef should disregard his health and attend in person?
Youngsters like yourself are very sharp-tongued. While Yosef and I were drinking tea and playing chess, you were probably having fun somewhere else.
Bro.
Judging by your attitude, you must be an old friend of his, good sir. Has he not taken the time to share some of his insight with you?
Oh, you must
For
be
example,
so old and
how
fogey.
does a person avoid becoming an annoying old man?
Watch your tongue. Did Maxwell actually allow someone like you to attend this banquet?
That was a good comeback. Oh my god. Yeah, his sass is absolutely great. On the hold of the ship, the crisp sound of clinking glasses captures everyone's attention. A middle-aged man wearing a dark purple velvet suit stands up with a glass of a glass of wine. His smile is barely concealed under his mask.
I'd like to thank everyone for attending this banquet.
What's that? Can you speak up? You need to raise your voice and enunciate better.
Tomorrow is my 40th wedding anniversary with Gabriella. The yacht will arrive at the island where the event will be held.
Okay. Upon seeing the host, the jester reluctantly closes his mouth. He angrily glares at Raphael before walking away. Yeah, you walk away. Raphael adjusts his mask and discreetly curls his fingers at his side. He's beckoning to me. Once I'm next to him, we start quietly talking to each other. Is it time for Plan B?
Yeah, remember to act natural. Leave the dramatic parts to me.
Okay, I'll just be the bodyguard then. Oh man. Guys, remember, Raphael might be sassy and act like a brat sometimes, but he could very easily kill somebody if he wants to.
All of you have probably heard about my gift for Gabriella.
Huh? What's that? What'd you say, Maxwell? You might want to speak up. Maxwell gestures to the cabin and everyone gazes shift. A tall bodyguard leaves the cabin while holding a jewelry box adorned with an intricate floral pattern. I know his voice is so low. Following Maxwell's directions, the bodyguard places the jewelry box on a display that's been specifically crafted for it. It's located at the front of the banquet hall. See, like, I get that Maxwell's technically far away, and it's like, I guess his voice is low to create that distance of like, yeah, he's far away, but it kind of like, what if some of us are really hard at hearing? Like, come on. Anyway. Bathe in meticulously placed lighting accompanied by perfect angles and color, the jewelry resembles a solidified, dark blue, tranquil ocean. This might be a good chance to get a closer look.
You also must have heard about the people who claim my old eyes are failing me, and I can't tell what a real treasure is anymore.
Your voice is also failing you. The music is louder than your voice. As Maxwell lightly joked about himself, everyone joined in with good-natured laugh.
When the official
Laughter.
banquet begins, I will let everyone know that its true value is far beyond the money I spent.
Okay. I really wish they didn't do this.
It must be the perfect piece of jewelry for Gabriella, since he spent so much money on it.
I heard it compliments Gabriella's eyes. Maybe that's the reason.
Sure, that's totally it. I hear the guests' conversation around me. Recalling Maxwell's files, I shake my head. Raphael understands the meaning behind my gaze and follows me.
You can't wait to get closer to Maxwell.
He's annoying. The jester follows us, and his unabashedly rude remark catches Maxwell's attention.
What's going on?
As soon as Maxwell walks away from the display, the bodyguard carefully closes the jewelry box, picks it up, and leaves the way he came. Raphael and I exchange a glance and decide to stay still for now.
This is good. Maxwell, would you kindly introduce this young man? Who's this young man wearing Yosef's family brooch? He's strutting around like he's some kind of VIP.
Why did he say brooch like that? I never heard anyone pronounce brooch like that. Brooch? Sir, please keep your distance from my employer.
What are you talking about? People like you can't even dream of talking to me.
And yet, here I am talking to you. Okay, move on. Raphael, seemingly unfazed, bows towards Maxwell and lowers his head with an air of grace. Maybe if someone else did it, it would seem pretentious. But his gesture only brings to mind phrases such as an elegant gentleman. Blah, blah. Can
It's
I read,
been a while,
please?
Maxwell. Allow me to greet you on behalf of my uncle.
Oh, Yes, of course. Allow me to introduce you. This is Yosef's distant nephew.
Okay.
You should listen to him perform. He's truly an opera star in the making.
Wow,
Really?
that really worked.
Why haven't I heard about Yosef's opera-singing nephew?
Why are you asking about that? Do you even know all his legitimate and illegitimate children? Have you met them? Or even held them, for that matter?
Oh,
It's
more
almost
shade.
like you know more about my family than I do.
So much shade is being thrown. Oh my god. The jester is taken aback. He's about to speak when Maxwell interrupts him with a cough.
Indeed. Why must a person meddle in another family's affairs? You should work on that nasty temper of yours.
Understanding the implications of Maxwell's words, the jester presses his lips into a thin line and mutters under his breath. He's somewhat displeased.
That explains why you're so arrogant. You're an illegitimate child.
Annoyed, Raphael puts on a stern expression. I position myself between him and the jester.
All right, young man. There's no need to get so worked up. I just heard your bodyguard threatening an elder. That's not right.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I can't do anything about that. My bodyguard, who's also my manager, has a bad temper, especially when it comes to people offending me.
Oh my
I can't
God.
just ask her to stop being so protective of me, can I?
She's just doing her job. Maxwell raises his eyebrow before understanding the situation.
Ah, youth. For my sake, why don't you all calm down? The night is still young. There's no need to waste it on trivial matters.
Raphael scoffs, but he immediately quiets down after I pat his back, then nods at Maxwell.
Now that the misunderstanding's been cleared up, I'd be happy to extend this courtesy to you. Let's head back and rest for a bit.
Raphael offers his elbow to me. Once I place my hand on his arm, he escorts me out of the banquet hall like a performer leaving the stage. My, that could have gone so badly! Let me take a sip, hang on. My god, that could have gone so badly. Like, so badly. Raphael heads to a secluded spot. He slows down, leans towards me, and exhales.
Acting is so exhausting. But thanks to him, no one will question us. It should be smooth sailing for our future operations from here on out.
It's a shame the script changed from nephew to illegitimate child. There shouldn't be any problems, right?
The old man has countless illegitimate children. No one would bat an eye if word got out. At best, we'll get a few more disdainful looks.
Oh no, that's good. How is that good? How is that better? We won't even see someone rolling their eyes at us with these masks.
Yeah, it's perfect.
My god. My god, what a role to play. Nephew to illegitimate child. Oh my god. Let me just move my tablet out of the way here. Whew, okay. I wonder how many chapters there are. Let's see. Thorns Under the Moon had like 12 chapters, I think. I think it was 12. Let me go back here. Yeah, it had 12 chapters. With one of them being a fight. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it's probably the same as well. Wouldn't be surprised. Chapter 4. I wasn't able to get close to the jewelry, so I don't sense anything unusual. My hair hides the strap at the back of my head. Seeing me struggle to find it, Raphael helps me untie it. I can't help but rub my face the moment the mask comes off. It feels a little stiff.
Your target this time is jewelry?
He fiddles with my mask, his palm and slender fingers making it look delicate. What about you? Is pretending to be your manager, bodyguard, and assistant as far as my help goes? He gazes out at the ocean, his exposed half face showing any pain. Oh my god, can I please read? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm stumbling over my words so much. He gazes out at the ocean, his exposed half face showing a pensive expression.
Don't worry. I'll tell you everything when the time comes.
Sorry, I need to take a couple of drinks here. Reading really tires out my throat. Don't worry, I'll tell you everything when time comes. Okay.
I'm not saying anything now, because I'm worried the info dump will overload your brain.
But I already have info dumped myself by reading so much lore in this game. Now I'm even more curious.
Surely you have other questions besides what I'm actually after. Why not ask a simple one?
You're wearing a disguise for a reason. Are you hiding from people who posted about your bounty on the dark web?
It's part of the reason, yeah. But I have other enemies.
Gee, I wonder who. They're also on this ship?
They're also on this ship.
Wow. I expected as much, but I still let out a soft sigh. So, for those who have not read up on Rafayel's lore so far, in the current Lincoln timeline, Rafayel and his entire family is out to get whoever has essentially tortured and also indicted in killing off Lemurians to try to take their blood, their scales, and all that stuff. Because what happened was when Lemuria fell, the people moved to land, they got discovered by the humans, they got experimented on, and now a lot of Lemurians are being killed off for their resources and their bodies. So Raphael and his family are kind of more especially Raphael are very vindictive of trying to get anyone who participated in that. And I would not be surprised if that includes the people on this ship. So that's what he means by other enemies. Why do I always feel like you're dragging me into trouble?
Don't worry about it. Considering how strong you are, no one can beat you in a fist fight.
So probably Ever since they... Yeah, most likely I think it has to do with Ever. It may also have to do with Xander Sciences as well, since Xander Sciences was bought by Ever, and everything is kind of interwoven together. Story is getting a little bit complicated the more and more that's revealed. I knew it. Nothing is ever as simple when you need me to be involved. Raphael keeps smiling. He lifts my right hand and gently presses it against his cheek. It's a gesture of gentlemanly courtesy.
I guess I should apologize, huh? But I have a feeling that's not what you want right now.
His mask has more decorations than mine. Its rough, uneven texture creates an illusion of warmth as it's caressed. My fingers trace the edge of the mask and descend to his jawline. I almost touch his skin. Can you guess what I want?
A mission that won't let the night go to waste?
Hey, what do you mean by that? My hand lands on Raphael's wrist and I pull him toward me. Correct. I'll wait until the dead of night to pull off a grand heist. Want to be my partner in crime? The mask's frozen smile is brimming with the vitality Raphael has infused into it. It almost comes to life as its wearer gazes at me.
The sea at night is the perfect stage for a magnificent performance. I'm honored I get to share it with you.
That means two things. We're going on a heist, guys. Nothing else is happening, okay? Get your minds out of the gutter. While the guards change shifts, the corridor is empty. It's the perfect time to start our mission. I already know the yacht's map by heart. Whoa, really? I mean, I guess a yacht wouldn't have that too complicated of a layout. I carefully push open the door and bring Raphael with me. Take a left at 3594. Hey, I was reading that. Oh my gosh. Take a left at 3594, go up the stairs, and then take another left before walking to 4136. Go through the side door and cross the terrace. That's how we'll reach the security room.
Are you sure we won't get caught by the patrolling guards?
Of course. Don't forget, I'm not doing this by myself. I adjust my earring, or rather, it's a small communication device disguised as an earring. The guards schedule patrol routes. And the vault passcode are all in it.
Your association is truly a gathering of hidden talents.
It's practically the futuristic Lincoln version of the CIA and the FBI. Hurry up, the passcode changes every 10 minutes. It'll be tough if we miss our chance. We arrive at the terrace on the 4th floor smoothly. It's not long until the vault's location appears within my line of sight. There are guards on patrol. We have to distract them.
That's easy. We just need an encore.
A small flame flickers from his fingertips. I nod. Oh yes, thank you so much for the heart flame. Thank you. Are we gonna make out here to be the distraction? No? Yes? No? Aw. You're so good at this. How many people have you scared with that trick?
Who asked me to be her partner in crime?
Me, yes. The communication device beeps. The passcode has been successfully deciphered. I gesture to Raphael. He nods and a tiny flame manifests. Whoop. I did not tap that time. What the heck?
You're a good man, Maxwell. Spending a fortune just to make your wife smile.
Yeah, he just finger-hearted the guards. I know, right?
My small gift pales in comparison to your company's wealth and power.
Why is Maxwell here?
Here.
The sound of laughter gets closer. Raphael opens the hatch in the corner of the floor and pulls me down. The door silently closes and our surroundings darken. Huh. Well then, we are now in the dark with Raphael. I wonder what's going to happen, chat. Oh, come on, really? This music? You're gonna use this music. I'm sorry, my mind flashed back to, the Missy Invasion memory of Raphael in the bathtub. My mind is still there, guys. It's still there. The space below the deck is cramped and small. With the faint light from the automatic emergency light, I can barely make out the piles of items. Concerned that any noise would alert Maxwell and the others, Raphael and I have to stay close together and not move.
What's wrong?
Your hand is poking me. He hesitates before moving his hand aside and rests it on the clutter behind me, as if he's trying to wrap his arms around my waist.
Better.
Against the hazy light, his figure is hard to discern, but the depths of his gaze are front and center, profound as the ocean itself. I force myself to look away and focus on the commotion above us.
Originally wanted to attend, but he couldn't leave. He asked us to send you and your wife his regards.
That clearly sounded like a guy's voice, and the silhouette looks like a woman. Or maybe it's a very thin man. My mind is so confused. Also, this game's not lewd. Darn it, Daft.
You're too kind.
Can these people, talk about their everyday lives somewhere else? Is the passcode about to change?
It's okay, we still have at least 7 or 8 minutes. Let's wait.
But aren't you uncomfortable?
Of course I am, I say in my heart. Curled up in front of Raphael, I can't stretch my limbs. They're starting to feel numb. To make matters worse, a strand of hair falls across my face. It's almost in my eyes. I try to blow it away, but it doesn't do anything. Raphael's bangs slightly swayed instead.
Let me help.
He raises his hand and moves it toward my cheek. However, his elbow hits the deck. Luckily, the people in the deck are still chatting and laughing. They didn't hear us. I'm fine. I can deal with it. I try to suppress a strange feeling of my hair on my face, but the more I try to ignore it, the more I focus on it. Yep, I know that feeling. After a few moments, tears well up in my eyes. My vision starts to blur. How much hair is in your face? Is it just the one strand, really?
Don't move.
He lowers his head. Suddenly, I can see him in much greater detail. He's so close that his eyelashes almost brush against my cheek. Accompanied by the faint warmth of his breath, his nose touches the area between my eyebrows. What are you doing? Following the curve of my brow ridge, he slowly moves that annoying strand of hair to the side.
Is it better?
Oh my god. I force myself to nod calmly, trying to ignore the heat rising in my cheeks. I refocus on the conversation above us. And somehow, in the span of a few minutes, the conversation has changed completely.
Please think this over, Maxwell. As long as you're willing to give up Jewel Reef, feel free to name your price.
Huh?
This would be a great opportunity for you to collaborate with Ever again, don't you think?
It is
I'm sure
Ever.
your wife would agree.
And you changed voices! This person is talented! Didn't they have a male version? I think they just didn't dub the lines properly. So that is a woman. I wasn't going crazy. Oh my god. Ever. A bit of doubt flashes through my mind when I hear that name. Judging by the conversation, this isn't the first time Maxwell has been involved with Ever. It's his protocore smuggling business. Is his protocore smuggling business related to them?
I already told you. I'm never selling the island. Stop asking.
Oh, they want the island. Ever wants the island. Gee, I wonder why.
Maxwell, we've been very sincere. Being at each other's throats won't benefit anyone, right?
Probably use the wrong portrait for it. Yeah, probably.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, no. We wouldn't even consider it. But your anniversary is coming up. It'd be a shame if something went awry to ruin the event.
Aw, man, bringing the wife into this. Honestly, is anyone surprised that Ever is taking advantage of family to do their persuasion? Maxwell sounds even more displeased. The three argue for a bit before parting ways on bad terms. I sigh when the sound of footsteps fade away. I reach out to open the hatch door. Are they gone?
Yeah, you can come out now. We'll be able to make it if we hurry.
Rafayel leaps onto the deck first, then he turns back and pulls me up. Sneaking around on a yacht is more annoying than fighting a wanderer. I agree. I don't know about you guys. I would rather fight monsters than having to do a sneaking section.
Really? Your reflexes and skills are remarkable. You might want to consider working as a spy.
No thanks. That means always being in a life or that means always being in a life or death situation. I just want to focus on staying alive. After closing the door, I'm about to stand up when I notice a figure in the distance. It's Maxwell again? What? I yank Rafayel down. He stumbles and ends up crouching.
Who's there?
Rafayel pauses. He quickly realizes what's happening. Reacting faster than me, he cups my cheek.
Why are
Oh,
you
no.
crying? Are you feeling unwell? Or did I do something that made you upset?
Oh no! I'm not crying. I frown, pretending to be angry and aggravated, and wait, no. Pretending to be angry and aggrieved as I look at him.
Yes. But look at your face, cutie pie. Your cheeks are puffed out like a hamster's. Didn't you say the grape mousse at the banquet was delicious? We can order another one later.
Oh my god! I want another grape mousse, please! Let me have another grape mousse. I want another. I don't want. What am I, pregnant and having severe cravings? Like, what is this?
You don't want to eat it?
I do.
I knew it.
Oh, I'm glad you like my reaction. Oh my god, Raphael, please! This performance successfully makes Maxwell stop in his tracks. He squints to scrutinize the two of us.
Are you?
Oh my god.
Maxwell?
Raphael turns his head. Upon seeing Maxwell, he appears surprised. He quickly helps me stand up. I wipe away my imaginary tears, lower my head, and pretend to awkwardly hide behind Raphael.
Good evening. This is embarrassing to say the least.
You wonder what grape mousse tastes like? I mean, I would assume it would just taste like grapes, but I don't know.
Did you have a fight with your girlfriend?
It's just one of those lovers' quarrels, you know. It's not a big deal. I thought we could take a breather.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I see.
He sounds like he doesn't believe us. I can't help but feel nervous. Just then, a guard on patrol quickly approaches us. Puzzled, his gaze flits between us and Maxwell.
Mr. Maxwell, is everything all right?
You're just in time. I have to tell you something.
Oh shit, is the jig up? Is the jig up?
Tighten the security in the vault tonight, and bring in a few more men to protect it. You must keep a close eye on the jewelry, and the deed to Jewel Reef.
And the deed? No, Maxwell is not a cat. Firehead, no, it's not the same Maxwell, as funny as that would have been.
Understood.
This is bad. Oh no, Titan security! Shoot. Well, there goes our opportunity. Our plan to sneak into the vault is ruined. I quietly tug at Raphael's sleeve, signaling that we should leave first.
Well, we'll be on our way. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Wait.
Is there anything else?
Raphael pauses. In the blink of an eye, he smiles and turns to Maxwell, who walks up to us.
Stay away from the 4th floor if you want to get your mind off things.
Is he warning us? As I quickly run through 100 possibilities, Maxwell raises his hand and points upward.
Go to the bar or cafe on the 5th floor. There aren't a lot of people, and the atmosphere is better.
Was he onto us? Oh no. Was he onto us, chat? Aw, shit. Chapter 6. We halfway through? Think? We would have really gotten the jewelry if it weren't for those 2 island buyers. Missing the opportunity that appeared before us, we returned to our room, and even though I'm upset, I have a new suspicion. There must be something Ever wants on that island, otherwise they wouldn't be so focused on it.
Who knows? Maybe they have too much money to spend.
I think it's more than that, honestly. Raphael removes his mask and sets it aside. He rubs his wrist.
Before I injured my shoulder, now it's my wrist. It seems like my hands have to get tortured somehow whenever we're together.
It was an emergency. Are you hurt? Let me see.
Of course I am. Look.
Oh, you're so dramatic, Raphael. I hold up his wrist. Several minutes pass before I find a faint mark from a fingernail. He's so dramatic! In case you guys forget, he thought his fingers was broken after a cat licked it. Okay. So dramatic. Oh, it's a serious injury, all right. Raphael unbuttons his cuffs and loosens his collar, and sinks into the chair. He eases himself into a comfortable position.
Are you still thinking about the jewelry thing?
Yeah, I won't be able to catch Maxwell if I can't get close to it.
Honestly, I think this guy isn't as suspicious as you make him out to be. He wears his heart on his sleeve, you know. He's wealthy and hopelessly in love.
I doubt it, since you decided to approach him. He must be more than just a rich, romantic fool.
He's a simple-minded, generous, wealthy guy I want to work with at some point. Is there a problem?
Raphael, I know you ain't telling the truth. I know you ain't telling the truth. That excuse might fool others, but not me. I think Maxwell is far from innocent. Since this involves the association's secrets, I can't say much. I'm forced to beat around the bush. The protocore smuggling he's doing isn't a simple business venture.
Is that so?
Knock, knock, knock. Why would someone be looking for us at this time? Did we get noticed? I can't help but be on edge.
Relax. You're practically wearing "I'm not innocent" on your face right now. Even if they have ill intentions, do you really think the two of us can't handle it?
Let's see, a sea god and a professional hunter from the association that is on the Alpha team. Yeah, I don't think we got this. No, I don't think so. You're right. Raphael opens the door, but before I can see who it is, he turns around. He's holding a tray. Grape mousse?
Aren't you hungry after working for a whole night?
He actually got the grape mousse. He actually got the grape mousse. Oh my god. The lighting on the small terrace outside the room is gentle. With a refreshing sea breeze, we have a nice dining spot. However...
It's okay if you don't want to eat moose, but don't be a meanie to it.
What the... How can I be mean to a moose? Except for an actual moose. That's probably gonna kill me if it sees me. I realize the dessert is a mess because I poked it so many times. Oh. I'll eat it. I devour a spoonful of mousse, but it's not long. But it's not long before I'm thinking about the jewelry again. It'll probably be in his wife's hands once the ship docks tomorrow. At that point, approaching it will be almost impossible. Do I have to talk to his wife? I'm not good at lying.
I see you're genuinely hungry.
Am I still poking the moose? He scoops the grapes off the dessert. He scoops the grapes off of his dessert and gives them to me.
If you can't come up with anything, stop thinking about it for now. Where there's a will, there's a way. Maybe we'll get our chance once we reach the island.
Oh my god, he gave me
Shouldn't those
headpats.
two Ever people be a bigger problem than Maxwell?
Oh yeah, no, Ever people is definitely a much bigger problem. Their obsession with buying the island is a little weird, but you can't blame them.
If you compare Ever to Maxwell, then that protocore smuggling stuff isn't something to be concerned about.
I'm a bit surprised, but I start thinking. Raphael's intelligence network is complex and full of secrets. If he's saying this, then he probably knows something. You do have a point. I'll keep an eye on them. Too bad I didn't get to see those two. We should try and follow them in case...
Okay, it's time to stop using your brain.
Raphael waves his hand in front of me. His expression becomes stern.
I told you that so your mind can take a break. It wasn't so you could throw yourself into another problem.
But... like a magician, he pulls out something to feed me. I bite down and a candy's sweetness floods my mouth.
Right now, you're only allowed to think about one thing. One thing. Which is replenishing your energy before going to bed.
Replenish my energy how? Maybe the sweetness makes me drowsy. Hearing the churning sea, I vaguely remember resting my head on a pillow and closing my eyes. Before I realize it, I'm slowly falling asleep. The sound of the waves reverberates near my ears and slowly flows into my dark dream. Don't worry about what I'm thinking. Faint moonlight spills over the pitch black sea, carrying an ethereal chant from far away. This is... I feel like I've been here before. As if sensing my arrival, the singing grows more peculiar and sad, as if it wants to convey something to me. An inexplicable sorrow stirs in my heart and mingles with nostalgia. I can't help but reach out to the elusive melody. Yet the waves surge and the sea roars and swells under the howling winds. It's at this moment the song dissipates. It drowns in the raging torrents. Oh. You know, it makes me really wonder. So, like, in Thorns Under the Moon, she had a moment where she heard something from Zane, which she only heard if we go back to Zane's Foreseer myth, where the Foreseer is like, no, don't come near me, I'm gonna hurt you with the crystals and whatnot. It makes me wonder if MC, through these branching stories, is actually hearing thoughts and memories from her other lives, from these other timelines that we've seen from the myths and all the alternate timelines. Because once again, this game, its main focus is time travel and multiverses. So it just makes me really, really wonder if she's slowly actually regaining those memories in this timeline. So it's very interesting. Yeah, like recalling memories from past lives. Exactly. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Jewel Reef. We are gathered here today to celebrate the wedding anniversary of Mr. Maxwell and Miss Gabriella. We have prepared various means of transportation for your use. You may relax at your lodgings or explore the island.
Look, there's even a butler. They're foreshadowing so much stuff, guys.
What's most notable about this island is the extraordinary blue hole situated at its center. It's a rare marvel of the world.
So the area that the home screen of this story is Jewel Reef. Oh, okay, gotcha. The next day at noon, the yacht reaches the island. A middle-aged butler welcomes the guests.
The ceremony will be held at 7 o'clock this evening. Transportation will be arranged to ensure all attendees can make it to the Manor's banquet.
The butler guides each guest to the cars individually. With a smile, he turns his attention to us.
Do you need anything, sir?
We're good, thank you. He's feeling a little land sick. Land sick. Raphael leans against my arm. He raises an eyebrow and reveals a slightly disgruntled expression.
I have a headache because someone had me appreciating the sea breeze with her late into the night.
It's normal for sea creatures to have allergies on land. I understand. What do you mean? Raphael, please. There's so many lines in this that have double meaning. You gotta stop. My brain cannot handle this. Oh my god.
Maybe you should stop trying to understand.
What is that noise? At that moment, it's as if a delicate string tightens around my heart. A faint tremor ripples through me. I turn around to see several guests and guards escorting a safe. Behind me, they pass by. The jewelry, there's definitely something off about it. Unfortunately, my hunches aren't enough to justify a proper investigation into the jewelry. I still need to figure out how to get accurate data on the jewelry with my watch. Once I have that, the association can officially start an investigation on Maxwell. Hey, Mods, thank you so much for your resub, dude. Thank you. Confronting those guards head on isn't impossible, but cleaning up the mess that would come after will be troublesome.
Chill out. Once we're at the banquet, she'll wear the jewelry. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get close to it then.
I can only hope. Wait, do you have telepathy or something? How did you know what I was thinking?
Is it really that hard to guess?
A car appears and stops right in front of us. Raphael opens the door. He grabs my shoulder and turns me around.
Save the challenges for tonight. We're on an island vacation. Are you really going to spend the whole time frowning? Excuse me, sir. Do you know where we can find the best view on this island? Can you take us there?
Before I can refuse, Raphael gently pushes me into the car. Didn't you have a headache? Now you're fine? What was that? His face when he shrugged. He immediately rests his head on my shoulder.
Nope.
He's like, oh wait, I need to pretend I'm sick. This music is very Bridgerton. Wait, Bridgerton. I've never watched that show. I heard it was good though. The driver proves himself to be very diligent. He takes us to a tranquil place by the sea. Yo, that looks so cool. Raphael and I walk on the grassland. One side is an expanse of lush vegetation, and on the other side is the azure sea. That is so cool. That reminds me of there's like an infamous diving hole where only really professional divers are allowed to go dive in. Like normal people can swim above it, but you're not allowed to dive unless you got like a certain diving license, and the hole is very deep. Oh my god. The underlying anxiety in my heart slowly dissipates, perhaps soothed by the breathtaking scenery. Yeah, is it a dangerous place? Yeah, it is.
I heard
100%,
about this
which is
rare blue hole before. We gotta check it out to make this trip worthwhile, don't you think?
You say that, but you're not here for just for the view, did you? Yeah, it is a dangerous place, which is why only certain divers are allowed to dive into it. Besides, a normal person without any diving gear would not get very far in that hole anyway. You said you needed my help. However, you didn't do anything else. Wait, you didn't do anything on the yacht. That means your real goal is related to the island.
Not bad. You want to keep going and guess what I'm aiming for?
I'm guessing it's something on the island. I start to think, if there's one thing that Raphael's particularly interested in, then this place is related to Lemuria. They say time works its magic on everything. Who knows, maybe this tiny island was once a small garden in Lemuria, thousands or millions of years ago.
I can't say for sure if it was a Lemurian garden, but many years ago, this place was part of the ocean.
He crouches down and separates a small cluster of grass to unveil the rugged, rocky surface below.
Look, these are traces left behind by a coral reef.
Ooh. I crouch down next to him. I look closely, but I can't make out anything.
It's been eroded over the years, so it's not obvious anymore. Once upon a time, in an era beyond anyone's wildest imagination, this place wasn't covered with grass. Coral reefs stretched as far as the eye can see. Shells and countless sea creatures, like fish, shrimps, and crabs, used to call it home.
Mm-hmm.
Distant and intriguing, the land was a realm of unfathomable mystery to them.
Did I skip something on accident? No, I didn't. Okay.
But in the end, their once familiar homeland turned into the strangest of worlds.
His tone is light, tinged with an elusive emotion. His words are carried away by the sea breeze as soon as they leave his lips.
Why are you just standing there? You don't want to keep walking?
Are you thinking about your homeland? Are you thinking about your homeland? Eh.
If I say yes, will you do something to make me feel better?
Sure, it depends. Head pat. Head pat. Of course, I'll give you a head pat, just like this.
You're not using this as an opportunity to mess up my hair, right?
No, why wouldn't I? We walk along the coast. As afternoon sunlight dims, the sea breeze becomes slightly cooler. With every step we take, the terrain gradually ascends. Out of the corner of my eye, the dock we arrived at earlier has turned into a distant white speck. Looking down, I notice the rocky tidal flat where a small boat is beached on the shore. Is that supposed to be a decoration?
Judging by its structure, it looks like an antique from a few centuries back, but it's in good condition. The main sail and jib are intact, and the hull looks fine. Once it hits the water, it'll be gliding through the waves.
At the very least, it's more reliable than the boat we took to Hat Island. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the rowboat. I forgot we fucking took a rowboat from White Sand Bay to Hat Island. That was totally a smart idea. Raphael clears his throat and looks away. He pretends to be nonchalant about it. Smiling, I meet his gaze. Speaking of which, don't you think we have quite a strong connection with boats and islands and all that? The last time we were on an island, we basically got shipwrecked and ran into some wanderers. Who knows what sort of surprises are waiting for us?
I guess there's a lack of faith, huh?
Oh, MC, you have no idea. It's only natural given our past experiences. Take this moment, for example. You said you'll show me the blue hole, but we've only seen flowers, plants, and rocks.
Whoa, easy there, cutie. Look.
Ah!
We've arrived.
Arrived where? Different from the coastline earlier, a deep blue sea appears before me. A massive blue hole is nestled beneath the circular cliff, where the sea seems to have ceased flowing, transforming into a mesmerizing blue gem. Peering down from the edge, I feel like I'm looking straight at the deep sea's soulful eye.
Watch where you're going. Don't let it lure you in.
It's like a siren song, but instead of hearing a beautiful music, it is a beautiful view of the sea. Raphael grabs my arm and pulls me back.
Well, Maxwell picked a decent venue. This is actually the best spot to view the blue hole.
I look into the distance and spot a cluster of mansion-like buildings on the lower land across from us. A few figures can be seen. Waiters are preparing for the banquet. It's beautiful. No wonder Maxwell chose this place for his wedding anniversary.
It's not just beautiful.
He picks up a small stone and throws it. It lands on the edge of the blue hole before vanishing into the dark blue depths.
The oxygen levels are super low in the blue hole, and light can't even reach it. Barely anything can live there.
And that's why you never, ever, ever go diving into blue holes, guys.
So, over time, all sorts of rumors about it began to emerge. Some say the blue hole is a gateway to another world. Others believe it hides countless treasures.
People tend to have a wild imagination when it comes to unreachable locations.
but there's not any concrete evidence to debunk these rumors. An unimaginable secret might be hidden in this blue hole.
Raphael turns his attention to the blue hole. His clothes billow in the wind, and he looks like a bird ready to take to the skies. Another thing you should never do, guys, if you ever come across a body of water, if you shine a light and look down and it looks like everything is standing still in it, yeah, don't go in it. Don't go in it. That means there's no current, there's no airflow, there's nothing. It is literally all water. And it's probably brimming with bacteria that can eat you alive. Okay? Just saying. I forgot what the terminology is for those kinds of bodies of water, but never, ever, ever go into those either. It's as if any moment he's about to dive straight into the profound and dark blue abyss. An inexplicable tremor of... Don't tell me how to live my life. Look, Daft, if you go into... that is on you, buddy. If you go into a body of water that is completely standstill, that's on you. I'm just warning you. Is it just called still water? I feel like there's a specific terminology for it. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. An inexplicable tremor reverberates from the depths of my heart. Yet I'm not sure if Raphael's words or a distant call from under the sea caused it. We're learning a few ocean facts here today, guys. Educational stream, yay! Chapter 8. Excuse me, need to hydrate. Blah. It's 7 p.m. The ceremony for the wedding anniversary takes place as scheduled in front of the manor near the blue hole. Amidst the guests' applause and cheers, Maxwell presents the jewelry to his beloved wife, Gabriella. Wearing a mask, I hide with Rafayel in the crowd, listening to Maxwell passionately recounting how he first met his wife.
The gemstones used in the jewelry are from the place where they fell in love with each other. Talk about being hopelessly lovey-dovey.
There were many rumors about why Maxwell bought it. Turns out he had a romantic reason. Wait, what? The gemstones used in the jewelry are from a place... okay, so okay, got it. Nostalgia reasons. Yeah, that's actually pretty cute, honestly. But it's also disappointing in a way.
However, this is only part of my gift.
Only part? Excuse me?
Gabriella, what I truly want to give you is this island.
Whoa! He's gifted a whole island! As soon as Maxwell finished speaking, fireworks explode in the night sky and cast a colorful glow upon our surroundings. Under this radiance is the blue hole as it emits a faint light. The water's surface shimmers like a precious gemstone.
They say this blue hole is a rare wonder of the world. Not only is it this island's heart, but it's also the sea's.
Whoa. Graduating college yesterday and still getting... Ah, hey! Congrats on graduating college. Congrats.
My wife entrusted me with her precious, pure heart. And so, I was given the gift of experiencing the best love in the world. That's why I'd like to offer her the world's most precious, purest heart. This island's official name is Gabriella's Atoll.
Damn. Talk about flexing your richness. Like, come on. The fireworks become increasingly more magnificent. What was that word? The fireworks become increasingly more magnificent and dazzling, accompanied by joyful laughter and applause. Gabriella, who's brimming with happiness, tightly holds her husband's hand. The jewelry she's wearing around her neck is even more brilliant.
Don't ogle so much. Even a mask can't hide how you're eyeing the jewelry.
I'm trying to come up with a conversation starter for when I approach her later.
This is easy. Just say, Gabriella, your love story was so moving. I would be honored to hear more about it.
I don't think that's even enough to earn her trust.
Remember, to Maxwell and his wife, you're the girlfriend of Yosef's illegitimate kid. With such a complex background, it's pretty clear that our love story is filled with obstacles. So, it's only natural for you to admire the romance between Maxwell and Gabriella. She might even pity you.
Yeah, might even pity me. Look, I'm sure, like, Silas could easily buy, like, several islands, Finn. Like, I'm not joking about that. He is so ungodly rich. He literally has the whole N109 zone under his tiny finger. Come on. Raphael, did you work as an actor before? How are you able to easily slip into any role? He's been doing this for long enough. I feel like Silas is richer for sure. Raphael adjusts my mask that's slightly askew. He softly chuckles.
Go. If you don't move now, someone else will snatch this opportunity.
He takes a deep breath. I clutch the hem of my dress and walk to the center of the crowd where Gabriella is. Or I take a deep breath, excuse me. Over half an hour later.
How was it?
There weren't any energy fluctuations. Well, that's good. And away from the lively manor, a large serene plain rests on the slope near the blue hole. Disappointed, I sit down on the grass. My gaze is fixed on the almost still seawater. Within the blue hole, my sigh soars into the air, releasing me from the weight of my emotions. Excuse me. Even when I sense it in... Wait, then what did I sense earlier? Even when I sensed it in every way possible and scanned it with my watch, the jewelry showed no abnormalities. Blah, blah. Never mind. Captain Jenna said that finding ether cores wouldn't be a long-term struggle. I can't progress as smoothly as I hoped. I'll treat this as an island vacation.
I haven't even started comforting you, and you're already coming to terms with it?
Aw, he wants to comfort us. How are we going to do that? How are you going to do that? I'm willing to listen to your plan. Raphael props up his chin on his hand. It appears as if he's lost in thought for a moment.
I haven't made up my mind yet, you know. But maybe this will cheer you up?
What are you gonna do? He takes out something from inside his coat. It's a small bundle of... sparklers?
Take one.
Are we gonna recreate a sparkling traces? Like, what's going on? His fingertips glows. Before my very eyes, small fireworks blossom from it. I can't help but laugh. Raphael, I discovered one of your new skills. You always manage to pull out something unexpected from your coat. How many surprises are you hiding? What is he? What is he? The merchant from Resident Evil? What are you buying? I got some goodies here. I hope to make you smile. I make myself crack up. Anyway.
Not a lot.
Anyway.
These are all I have.
That's all you have? What kind of merchant are you? He ignites the remaining sparklers and passes them to me. In my hand, they magically transform into a dazzling bouquet. Seemingly attuned to the mood, the sea breeze subsides and allows the sparklers to glow until they flicker out. Then it rises with the tide. Let's go. It's about time we head back.
Shh.
What's going on? A serious look appears on his face. and he turns away. Taking my hand, he swiftly guides me to a nearby rock.
We have company.
We have company? Huh? Seeing his weary expression, I hold my breath and write my question on the rock with my finger. Maxwell? He shakes his head. After a minute or two passes, I hear voices that are moving toward us. I wonder if it's the Ever people.
We're ready. It won't be long before things get chaotic.
When the time comes,
It is the Ever
head to
people!
Maxwell's private collection room. It's in the southeast corner. Find it while I stay in the manor too.
These voices, they're those people from Ever. Do you think they'll want some sparklers? Okay. Do they need sparklers for their plan? Are they scheming something because Maxwell refused to give up the island? On the rock, I write the question, Ever? Raphael nods.
If only Maxwell sold the island to us. Then we wouldn't have to go through all this trouble.
Weren't you listening to the higher-ups? The stuff that's hidden on this island is very important. It can't end up with the wrong people.
But you're the wrong people!
What is this stuff exactly? Do you want to share your big secret with me?
What? Raphael, please!
Who's
What
there?
the fuck? Flames encircle the two. Raphael approaches him slowly, one step at a time. I grab my firearm. Where was I having my firearm? Was it hidden up my skirt? Are you going to explain yourselves, or would you rather have a thoughtful discussion at the Hunters Association? They clench their teeth and refuse to speak, and just when I'm about to make another inquiry, I sense a powerful surge of metaflux. Oh, great. Raphael, a wanderer, is about to... Oh, no! My watch sounds the alarm, which coincides with the violent tremors that shake the sea. I hurry toward the blue hole, but Raphael blocks my way.
Before we continue, I need to ask you something. Do you like treasure hunts?
I mean, I personally do. I do, but how is that related to the Wanderer?
Then this adventure won't disappoint you.
Okay. Recalling the rumors he mentioned in the afternoon about the treasure in the blue hole, unease washes over me. You're going to look for that treasure?
The wind's getting stronger because of the high tide. It's the perfect time for a treasure hunt. Let's go.
Huh? He holds me in his arms and rushes to the shore. The waves intensify and slowly engulf everything I see. Meanwhile, a terrifying behemoth reveals itself in the center of the blue hole. But we're not qualified divers! Ah, shit, we're fighting! Okay, 1 second. My god, we only need level 15 memories for this? Really? Oh, sure. Alright, 1 second. Going here, and... There it goes. Okay, it's off to the side, but you'll see why. Haha! Bro, I can't swim! I mean, you better have brought some gear.
My hands aren't just for painting.
This teamwork thing is going great.
This teamwork thing is going great.
Excellent. I have the staff. Though I don't know if I was able to actually change the weapon, but whatever.
All she was just a scratch. Raphael.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good job.
It's almost over. Don't let it get away.
Oh. Uh-oh. You have floaties? Yay!
3, 2, 1, dock.
This teamwork thing is going great.
This teamwork thing is going great.
I'm here.
You know, she always says that our teamwork thing is going great, but that's not what she says on the bottom.
How bad is it? We still good?
Ow.
Don't worry.
God, I haven't used this companion in forever.
Thing
Oh
is
my
going
god.
great.
Here's our chance. Careful. Don't rush
Ow.
in.
I can still go on. My turn. You won't escape.
Oh man, it recovered so fast.
This teamwork thing is going great.
This teamwork thing is going great.
Oh my god, can you not repeat that
Rafayel.
all the time?
Yeah, I hear you.
Good job.
3, 2, 1, dodge. Why are you getting closer to it? Come back here.
Nope.
Follow me, and let's stop it. I'll show
Nope.
you.
Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. I want to use my ult, damn it! There we go.
This teamwork thing is going great. Here's our chance.
Blink.
Trust me on this.
Of course.
You were too
Easy.
nice. We make
Cool.
a great team.
Alright.
Well
Please
done,
show.
partner.
Yay! Ha ha ha. Easy peasy. Well, it was only level 15 after all. Okay. My goodness. Oh, hey, good night, Maltz. I hope you have good sleep. See, Maltz is going to sleep. Let's see. Oh, hang on, I gotta move my capture over. 1 second. Okay, there we go. The protofield disappeared, and we're underwater! I'm gonna drown. In the depth of the dark blue sea, the light sporadically flashes, struggling to keep my eyes open. I can't find my way. I think we fell straight into the blue hole. I'll swim towards the light to see where it
Don't
leads.
swim. Stop. Now turn your head.
Huh? I do as he says. However, trying to turn while underwater is surprisingly difficult. A familiar warp suddenly cradles the back of my head. Strands of hair gracefully drift into my view, and they're followed by a gentle kiss.
Try it.
Try what? My steady breathing is accompanied by the faint fragrance of fresh sea salt. It permeates my entire being. I'm taken aback. I can breathe. I'm not even choking on water.
Do you also want to see if your tears can turn into pearls?
Raphael carefully runs his fingers along the area around my eyes. He instantly conjures up a thumb-sized flammula like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
The tide is rising. Come on, let's find my treasure.
Well, dang. Let's see. The little fish affectionately rubs its belly against Raphael's fingertips. With a flick of its tail, it swims towards the depths of the blue hole as if it were our guide. Is there really a hidden Lemurian treasure at the bottom?
Only the undercurrent beneath the high tide and the tiniest fish know its location.
That's smart fish. I playfully poke the flammula swimming next to me. Unafraid, it swims closer and nuzzles my cheek. Oh my god! That's so cute! Why is the flammula sillier than the one outside? It doesn't even have a sense of caution.
It's not the fish's fault. It only dares to come close because you have a familiar scent.
Are you talking about when you kissed me?
Obviously, it's not just because of that.
My brain, get out of the gutter! As we head deeper into the blue hole, the undercurrents become more and more intricate. The light has disappeared. In Raphael's palm, a small flame materializes. It casts a gentle glow while fish playfully swim around it.
We're close to the entrance.
Entrance of what? A force surges through the water. My heartbeat quickens, and I soon find myself tightly gripping Raphael's hand. Wait, weren't we just trying to go after the Ever people? Like, what happened? Like, are they still gonna carry out their plan to steal whatever it is in Maxwell's mansion? I thought we were gonna stop that. Like, what's going on? Was that just like a ruse to be like, nah, that's Maxwell's problem now. We're just gonna go after the Lemurian treasure that's in the deep blue hole. Oh my god. Also, let's see. To answer your question in chat, you can't get hidden motive now. It was on a previous limited run banner that was, like, at this point, like a few months ago. So, unfortunately, you cannot get hidden motive anymore. Unless they do a rerun banner, which is up in the air, so to speak, right now, as far as I know. If they do a rerun banner, it probably won't be done anytime soon. Definitely not anytime soon.
Are you scared?
I shake my head. I try to peer into the depths of the darkness with the help of Raphael's firelight. However, I can't find the source of that mysterious force. Good news, our target is probably in the same place.
And the bad news?
What's the bad news? My diving knowledge is limited. The deeper we go, the stronger the undercurrent gets. How deep do we need to be?
After we follow the surging tide and pass through a crevice, we'll reach a hidden fjord.
That's a hidden fjord? What the heck is that? Is that like a weird, like, hidden underwater cave? Hang on. I am curious. Fjord. A fjord is a long, narrow inlet of the sea that is created by glaciers that has steep sides or cliffs. Fjords are found on the coast of the Arctic and Antarctica, as well as the surrounding land masses in the northern and southern hemispheres. Ah! Educational stream! Educational stream. Anyway.
The undercurrent in the crevice will be even more chaotic. Make sure to hold on to me tightly when the time comes.
Suddenly, the undercurrent becomes stronger. It propels me forward wildly. Whoa! Whoa! When we come to a stop, we find ourselves in the deeper part of the sea. In serene darkness, a gentle light emanates below. It grows brighter only to dim. It's reminiscent of an aging heart. It's reminiscent of an aging heart's unhurried rhythm.
This is the island's cornerstone. It once bore the weight of Lemuria's past and future.
Ooh, the music. Quick pause for a music appreciation. Ooh, I like the music! I love the music! Anyway, we slowly descend to the source of the light. Eventually, soft yet firm ground touches my feet. The flammula approaches Raphael's flame. It vanishes at his feet, and the fire disappears. The faint light fades only to flare up again.
It's part of Lemuria's long-lost Tome of the Sea God.
Whoa! Under a tender radiance, the oh my god, can I read? Hang on. Oh. Under a under a tender radiance, the crimson seaweed on the seabed comes to life. They resemble a field of fire. We stand on a massive thick stone slab. The engravings on the surface are the light source. Those glowing marks look like symbols. Legend has it that the Tome of the Sea God contains prophecies about Lemuria's future.
But this part speaks of oblivion, not the future.
Oh no. Are you referring to how the world forgot about Lemuria's history?
It's not just that. There's also power. Those who borrowed power from the sea betrayed it in the end.
Oh.
They mistook the sea's tolerance for submission and forgot about its cruelty. But I remember, and I will reclaim this forgotten power.
Looks like that's where I come in, huh? What do you need me to do? Raphael takes my hand as he materializes a dagger.
Only those who have a bond with the sea god can awaken the tome.
Oh my god, guys, we are literally mirroring what happens in the Abyss Walker myth.
I need you to bear with me for a moment.
The dagger grazes my fingertip. A drop of my blood is quickly sealed in a tiny bubble that falls onto the vibrant red seaweed. The distant roar of tsunami... The distant roar of a tsunami echoes in my mind, accompanied by immense glowing symbols swirling and materializing. They pierce my body and the sun. Fragmented images that are bathed in a golden glow, and a childlike voice breaks through the haze. They flood my mind.
You awakened me.
Oh? Whose memory is this?
Hey, are you listening?
I'm not stranded. It's the waves. They're just too strong. Where I come from, if you say you like someone's scales, that means you like them.
Oh no.
You humans are bold. We've only known each other for a day, and you're already thinking about our next meeting. Remember, we'll see each other again at this spot next year. This bond means you'll definitely come back to me. I'll always wait for you.
Oh no. Then I too... The waves sweep away these fragmented memories. A cold breeze tinged with the scent of seaweed caresses my face, and I struggle to open my eyes. Raphael. Golden symbols pulsate with immense power. They surge into Raphael's body. With his eyes tightly shut and his face pale, he collapses into my arms. Raphael! The flagella swims past me, its tail leaving behind a trail of bubbles. My gaze follows it to the crevice found on the ford's cliff. As a shield of golden light blocks the turbulent seawater around us, I tightly hold onto Raphael and swim toward the crevice. MC remembers bits of her memories again? Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, we're almost done, guys! We're almost done! Oh no. We leave the blue hole via a narrow gap in the seabed. When we resurface, we find ourselves in the ocean. There's a small island in the distance. A nearby ship gently rocks with the waves. It looks as if it's been waiting for a long time. Boarding the ship's hold, I look at its old mast and sails. I know this is the same ship that ran aground on the island. Raphael, are you okay?
Yeah.
After the Tome of the Sea got activated, what happened exactly? I remember something, and when I returned to you, you were already... Raphael leans against the deck and sits. With his elbows bent, he propped himself up.
I said I'll give you an answer. Give me like a minute to...
Oh! Oh! Here we go, chat. Here we go. What's wrong? Did you get hurt? MC, why are you wearing that outfit of all outfits? Huh? Oh, his scales! Scales, you're...
This couldn't be considered gentle.
Uh-huh?
It's getting... Stay back.
Oh! What's going on? Raphael? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A follower? Or just a lowly sacrifice?
You don't recognize me anymore? Wait, oh. Oh no. He angry! He angry!
Death. When the storm surges from the deep sea.
Rafayel, snap out of it!
God awakens. I have no need for dreamers.
Hang on. With the authority granted to me by the Ocean's Covenant, I order you to... snap out of it! Shit.
You...
Whoa, that was intense. Oh my god. Do you know who I am, Rafayel?
Of course.
Struggling, I sit up and lean back against the cabin wall. I give Rafayel a once-over. There aren't any scales or weird things. This is the Rafayel I know.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Look.
He holds out his hand to me. The fragment on his palm emits a shining light that tugs at my heartstrings. An ether core fragment?
I think it was embedded in the tome. I was drawn to its power. It seems like we both received a gift from the tome of the sea god. But there's always a price to pay for something like that.
The waves lap the waves lap gently against the hull and occasionally splash us. I wipe the seawater off my face and I look at the murky ocean. This price you have to pay. What is it? Do you need to be a sacrifice or the sea god?
The dead deep sea and the sea god's power have been awakened. And since I accepted its power, I must answer its call.
Huh? Answer it how?
Even if certain futures have a predetermined end, I can't refuse.
What? What does that mean? The ocean pushes the old ship. Exhausted, Rafayel rests in my arms and closes his eyes. I look down at him. My heavy heart is drenched, as if the wind and rain worked tirelessly to drown it. Does it apply to your future as well? Up, he's asleep. He's asleep, chat! Fuck! Where's our answers? The sails rustle, and we're carried deeper into the darkness. The boundless ocean is extraordinarily quiet tonight. What? 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 What does that mean? And we're back home. Okay. After returning from Jewel Reef, I submit the unknown protocol fragment to the Association. While waiting for the analysis result, I receive an unexpected call from the Special Operations team about a new discovery. I sent a package?
Yes, you're the sender, and the mailing address says Jewel Reef. Inside it was a small device that was soaked in seawater.
The photo I get reveals a drenched palm-sized metal disc.
After analyzing the trace elements in the seawater it contained, we saw that they were a perfect match with the ones found in Jewel Reef's blue hole. And upon further examination, we noticed there was a radio frequency chip capable of attuning to metaflux fluctuations.
Oh, that's Evergroup! That's Evergroup! The fuckers, they had some hole! That's how the Wanderer manifested! It can forcefully induce energy fluctuations. I have a feeling the incident from that day wasn't a coincidence.
The technology behind this is highly intricate, and currently, only ever, the leading authority in protocore energy technology has managed to achieve it.
Evergroup is meddling again! Ever again?
However, it still has some limitations. For example, it can't be remotely activated. So
it was activated by the people that was on the beach! The two people that we saw! The person who activated it must have been at the banquet. While I can acquire the guest list through the association's intelligence network, I can still choose to visit White Sand Bay. He's the only one who could send this item that was salvaged from the sea. He even used my name when handing it over to the association. Alright, Raphael, what are you up to? For the entire morning, dark clouds cover the sky, heavy and gray. They almost touch the waves' crest as I look at them from a large window. The sound of a pencil against paper faintly resounds. The house's owner treats the news as nothing more than background music.
Many guests have gone missing from the island. Their current whereabouts remain unknown.
Wait, they gone missing from the island? What do you mean?
The venue of the banquet, Jewel Reef, has been sealed off. There will be a further investigation into the...
The news report doesn't have any notable details. I walk over to Rafayel and lean down to look at his sketch. The intricate lines outline fish and clusters of coral. The shadow lurking in the cave's depths appears to be harboring secrets. I stare at the shadow, as if compelled by an unseen force. I murmur to myself. They're in the blue hole.
It's possible.
Raphael, did you just sacrifice all those people that went missing at the party? My words don't form a coherent sentence. Yet Raphael understands and responds with a nonchalant chuckle.
Getting lost in the allure of treasure they yearned for half their lives. It might be a sweet dream for them.
You know who those missing people are?
You also saw them.
Wait, I misread that. Hang on. Because there wasn't a question mark. I misread that. You know who those missing people are. Meeting his gaze, I'm silent for a moment. They're from Ever. There's no doubt that they created the device to lure in the Wanderers, but I don't have the chance to question the motives of these people who were involved.
Compared to those who willingly entered the blue hole, aren't you here for something more important?
Of course, that package.
Yeah, I figured as much. Maybe it can bring you closer to the truth you're seeking. As for the other thing, if you want to talk about that forgotten promise, you don't need to bring it up now. The weather's so bad today, and I'm not in the mood for a tragedy, you know. Why don't we talk about something cheerful instead?
Though the details of my encounter with Raphael remain hazy, I managed to retrieve a few fragmented, vague memories. During that year, I fell into a deep sleep for 3 or 4 days due to a high fever. When I woke up, I lost a lot of memories, and my meeting with Raphael happened to occur before I got sick. Raphael sighs and puts down the paintbrush.
You don't think I'm avoiding this topic because I'm trying to run away from it, right? You want to say you forgot a lot of things from your childhood because of reasons, but you're worried it'll come off as you not wanting to take responsibility.
Are you sure you don't have telepathy? Did you actually go to the beach to wait for me?
Are you asking about the year after that? Or every year after that?
Oh no. The lore drop. Bah! Observing my expression, Raphael appears somewhat resigned. Then he suddenly pokes my forehead.
You don't need to feel bad about it. I'm not dumb enough to actually wait for you every year, you know.
Are you sure? I feel like your young little child self still went back every year just in hopes that maybe I just forgot. And that year, I'll probably remember the next. Oh, Raphael.
But I did think about how to settle the score with you.
Raphael stands up and gently pushes me into a chair. He places my hand on his chest he places my hand on his chest in a half-joking, half-serious manner.
The power within the Tome of the Sea God will protect everything that belongs to the sea. This includes our bond. If you can't let it go, why not just order me now not to hold a grudge over what happened back then?
Oh, come on, that's not fair! Looking into his eyes, I realize he's sincerely asking me to do it. It shouldn't be used like that, no! While I don't fully understand it yet, I'm pretty sure our bond shouldn't be used like that. You said that I would definitely come back to you, and you would always wait for me.
Does our promise still mean something to you then?
Maybe a little. Even though you're not my favorite. According to the weather forecast, there will be a storm today. Everyone's been advised not to leave home unless it's absolutely necessary.
But you came here.
Does that mean I'm staying over? Because I know you're waiting for me. Raphael breaks into a smile and takes my hand into his palm. The heavy downpour descends, carrying with it a majestic force that seeks to wash away all remnants of the past. The surging waves crash against the shore. Sea spray soars as if there's a fierce battle between the sky and the ocean. But in the end, rainwater and seawater will always find their way back to each other. They will return to how they were before they parted ways. And that is it! And that is it! Oh my god! Oh my god, there's so much to digest here. So much to digest. About the same amount of lore drop as Thorns of the Under the Moon. There wasn't like a lot of lore drop, but once again, it's giving us more context of stuff that has already happened in the story. And oh man, god, that's so sad. At least MC remembers now. At least MC kind of remembers now the meeting. Oh my god, the lore drop. So much. So I 100% believe all the people that disappeared from the party for Maxwell's anniversary. I have a very good sneaking suspicion Raphael got them yeeted into the hole using his newly found sea god powers. There's no way he would have missed that opportunity, especially if they were from Ever. If those people that attended the party were majority from Ever, Raphael has every vindictive piece of drop of blood in him to get those people yeeted and basically make disappear. Okay? He would not miss that opportunity. Remember, guys, he is a fucking god. He is a god. He can literally kill anyone if he so wills it. He just likes to restrain himself because he loves MC so much. Okay? Oh my god. I feel like... So you can tell who's played the game and who hasn't played the game just by how they characterize a lot of the guys. A lot of people that don't play the game just see Raphael as this pompous, bratty, well, like, okay, this is him on a surface level. He's pompous, bratty, he's a narcissist, he's like all the things that would make you want to hate him. But underneath it's just a ruse for him to seem normal to like the people like in Lincoln or wherever, just so he can get by and not even given attention to. I mean, okay, he kind of gives himself attention because of his artwork and stuff, but I digress. The reason why he acts this way is to hide his true intentions. His true intentions is to try to basically take revenge for the people of Lemuria. Like, he is on a mission to get that revenge. And him being rich and amongst the wealthy is his roadway to get that revenge, because all the people that's taking advantage of Lemurians are the rich people. He is a man on a mission, okay? And the people that don't play Love and Deepspace, don't read into the lore, don't see any further than him being a pompous brat. Okay? This is why I don't hate any of the characters, because I read into their lore, I love their lore, and like all the guys, they're just so complex. They're so complex. If you are well read and you actually have deeper critical thinking skills and reading skills, you can see all of that. Like the players that always complain about the story not giving them, basically spoon feeding them everything, is just they're so used to like instant gratification. They don't have like the skills or the attention span really to try to figure out all of this. They just want to be spoon-fed everything, which is why I am so glad the age I am and the way I grew up. I fucking love this shit. I love games where they give me story, but not in a way where it's like all up in my face. I have to go digging for it. I fucking love that. I love reading in between the lines. I like trying to connect pieces together like a big, massive fucking puzzle. Like, that's why I love this game so much. Also, Timmy, thank you so much for your resub. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like ranting at this point. Oh, this is so good. Oh god, now I can't wait. I cannot wait for Xavier's. I cannot wait for Xavier's next month, which most likely it will be next month. Oh my god. I am so excited. I am so excited. You guys have no idea how much I am loving these branching storylines. You have no idea. And don't worry, I know I said there was going to be a lore video, but I actually decided, for those who weren't keeping up with my previous live streams, for the lore videos, because these branching storylines are coming out, I'm holding off releasing the branching stories. However, I will be releasing Zane's one soon. I can't guarantee a date, but it will be soon. Originally, I was going to do just an overall story summary first and then Zane's, but honestly, I'm just too invested in all the guys' lore to do a general lore dump. I want to go into specific first, because then I feel like then it kind of... once I do the general story lore, it will make all the sense, especially since I am also trying to include the branching storyline in each of the lore videos, so that's why it's taking me so long to write and to release. So, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so excited right now. Just story, lore, I fucking love it. Fucking love it. Excuse my language. Oh, I love it. Anyway, that will conclude tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all of you guys for being here, both on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm not going to be continuing anything on Twitch. I'm just going to chill and relax for the night. Look forward to, let's see, when is November 12th? To Tuesday. Tuesday's stream is when the Yes Cat Caretaker banner drops. We will be streaming, we will be doing pulls, and if I do well enough on those pulls, we will be showcasing all 4 of the memories. Please cross your fingers that I get all the memories, because I really want all the memories for that banner. Oh my god. If you guys have not seen the Yes Cat Caretaker trailer, please go watch it. It is the most fan service-y video trailer I have ever seen yet. And this is not even like... I mean, I hope it's not spicy, but it's just fan service-y in the sense of like... They're wearing butler outfits, they have cat ears and tails, they're literally acting like cats. I'm like, bro, you can't. Love and Deepspace, you can't do this to me. You combine two of my favorite things together: cats and butlers. Like, come on. I was a simp for Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler for a reason. That's why he's on the husbando list. Like, this is not fair. This is not fair. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys look forward to the next stream. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye!